Today I'm at the British Library giving a talk on the internet and internet marketing, specifically aimed at small businesses. And one of the things that I'm going to be focusing on is blogging and on social media. Now, I've mentioned blogging at a few previous vlogs I've done, but specifically I want to focus on the idea of giving advice, because that is the real crux of any decent blog, is giving valuable information. And that's why I like talking at events like this, because it's my opportunity to essentially do blogging, but face to face. So in front of an audience who are there, who are listening, who are absorbing this information and hopefully taking it away and putting it into practice. Now, I want to focus more on social media rather than just blogging. There are really strong ties between blogging and with social media. I mean, social media really is this term that we've coined that really puts people networking, getting together face to face, talking, exchanging business cards, that kind of thing, but online. So networking, something that we already do. We do it breakfast meetings, we do it one-to-one, we do it at events, whatever. Now, social networking is really exclusive to the kind of online domain or the web. Now, a lot of people think that social media isn't accessible. It's just too difficult to understand, but I genuinely believe that it is really, really easy to make it part of your marketing mix. And there's two main things. There's two main services that businesses should be using for social networking. It's number one, Twitter, and number two, LinkedIn. Now, I'm going to ignore Facebook for the time being. That's good for business to consumer, but for business to business, Twitter and LinkedIn are the tools of choice. So go on to twitter.com, sign up, use your name. Ideally, people want to do business with other people, not some kind of faceless organization. Use your name and then start promoting your Twitter link. You can do that really, really easy. Number one, put it on your website, on the page that's dedicated to you or to your team. Number two, put it at the foot of your email. That is something that I do, and has probably been one of the biggest drivers to get people to follow me on Twitter. Simply putting it at the foot of every email next to my contact information. And number three, tell people about it. Simply tell them that you've got this Twitter account, that they can follow you very, very easily at twitter.com/your name. Lastly, and probably most importantly, that if you really want to get people to follow you, start following others, okay? Do a search within Twitter of people within your industry or people within your target market, and just follow them. When you do that, they'll get an email, they'll be notified about that action, and they're likely to follow you back. Okay, and finally, LinkedIn is really, really easy to set up, because there's so much help with LinkedIn once you set up an account that there's no excuse really. Simply log on to linkedin.com, sign up. Again, it's you that should be signing up, not your business or the company that you represent. There's tools in there which allow you to add all your contacts from Outlook, or if you use Gmail or Hotmail or whatever you use. Get those contacts on there. They'll be notified by email, and anyone who's already on LinkedIn you'll be connected with, and it's really, really easy. One of the best things about LinkedIn is recommendations. These are exactly third-party referrals, people you've done business with, maybe even your suppliers or contacts, or some people that have a good word to say about you. Get those people to add a recommendation on LinkedIn, because that is the real gold dust of how LinkedIn works. LinkedIn is also really good for finding potential employees, and it's great for finding suppliers as well as potential clients, but you've got to put in the hard work, just as if you were at a networking event or at a seminar and shaking hands with many people. It's not going to take the first sentence for them to give you a contract. It's going to take time, but it's going to take your time and your investment of that time to build that trust, to really facilitate that relationship, that friendship really. And lastly, don't forget the power of offline networking. Yes, that's what I am saying. Offline works really, really well, just as much as online. I would say probably online is a great way to carry on that relationship, as well as instigate them. But let's say you meet someone at a networking event offline, get their LinkedIn details, get their Twitter information, and likewise exchange yours, and then continue that dialogue online.